is anybody here who's ever experienced happiness? Yes, some people say yes, you've experienced happiness. Okay, where did that happiness go? I mean, if it's sometimes not here, where does it go? Isn't that an interesting thing to notice? Because if it's not always here, here's the thing, it's conditional. And notice, if something is conditional, what does that mean? It means that in order to have it, you need the conditions that allow for it, right? So if happiness is conditional, then it depends upon certain conditions for you to be able to experience it. But guess what? Those conditions will not always be true. As evidenced by the fact that, as you've already admitted, there are many times in your life when you say, unfortunately, happiness isn't here because the conditions aren't right, because I'm not feeling it, because I'm not feeling right. Something's wrong. Same with all of these things: freedom, peace, connection, abundance, harmony, joy, all of it. When you put it off into the future, you're making it conditional. You're saying, I want this thing that will happen in the future. It's unfortunately not available to me right now because I have this problem. Now, even if you get it, and you can notice this, if you think you've had it in the past, if you've had a moment of happiness, a moment of freedom, a moment of joy, a moment of abundance, a moment of connection, a moment of harmony, a moment of peace, whatever it may be, no matter how long that moment, whether it's a second or it's a day or it's a week or it's a year, nonetheless, if you know, and you do on some level, if you know that it is conditional, that is, it depends on certain conditions, and you know, and you definitely do know somewhere in the back of your mind that those conditions cannot be met always, this creates anxiety because you know you can't hold on to it. You know it's going to disappear. You know there will be that time when you'll wake up that day and you'll say, oh, drat, it's gone. I have a problem. I need to solve the problem. Now, what I'm sharing with you is likely challenging for you because this is so radically different than what we've been taught that it's often difficult for people to really accept. I promise that it is worth whatever effort is necessary to really investigate this for yourself and to really recognize the truth of this. Because if you continue in the old way, the way that the world has taught you, then you'll continue to sabotage your own success. You will continue with the same patterns. You'll continue to hurt yourself. The pain will be unbearable, but you will not yet have recognized the fundamental mistake that you've been making. And again, it's not your fault. It's just the way that we've been taught, but it's wrong. The way we've been taught is wrong. And it's pretty obvious that that's true when, again, when you just look around and notice the actual stark facts. Because I promise you, it is very rare that anybody could actually say for sure that they know somebody intimately who is genuinely unconditionally happy, who is genuinely unconditionally peaceful. Because the majority of the people, and certainly the majority, if not all of the people you know intimately, you couldn't say that about them. It's all conditional for the majority of people. So the way that we have been taught to think and perceive is wrong. I don't mean morally wrong. I just mean it is an inaccurate understanding because it doesn't give the results. So when you understand what I've just pointed out, this should begin a very significant shift, because when you really see this, you can't go back. Not fully. I mean, let's be honest, you'll probably still fall back into some of the old habits because that's just the way we do things. But I hope that this shift will be significant enough that you will continue to investigate this because it should be so challenging for you. It should be so curious. See, could it really be possible that my whole life up to now I have been harming myself and I didn't even realize it? Could it really be possible that all of the people in my life around me, even those dear people I love and adore, nonetheless, that they could be wrong about this? It doesn't mean anything bad about them, but they're wrong. And it's not their fault either because they were same thing for them. They were born to parents who didn't know. And their parents didn't know, and their parents didn't know, and their parents didn't know. So, we just didn't know. But now you do. I always forget to warn you in advance. I should have warned you, but now it's too late. I should have warned you and told you that you can't unsee it once you see it. But it's okay because you don't want to unsee it. Because this will change your life for the better because you don't have to suffer in that way any longer. You don't have to continue to harm yourself when you really understand this.